Today on episode 138 of Typical Chicago Fans, we have Sinkers and Floaters, the TCF Sports Minute, Would You Rather, a new TCF Team Builder, and of course, a TCF Top 3 of Pizza Toppings. Let's roll. Hello and welcome back to Typical Chicago Fans. It is episode 138, brought to you by our incredible sponsor, Connect Roasters Coffee. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at typical_Chicago. Head to Facebook and Instagram and give those pages a like as well. For all of our content in video form, make sure you go over to YouTube and type in Typical Chicago Fans. Give that page a subscribe. Wherever you get your podcasts, we are there, whether it's Apple Podcasts, Google Podcast, Spotify, Spreaker, wherever you get them, we are there. Make sure if you have the option to leave a review or a 5-star rating that you do so as well. You can follow me on Twitter at BoomyTCF, but make sure to follow the guys that I am joined with tonight. That is Zach at ZLiliaTCF. And of course, we've got Maddie at schools_01. Boys, I think we can officially call this the first week of actual summer because right ahead of us, we've got, high to mid 90s. I mean, we've had a very, very tame summer up until now, and it's about to get nasty. So, you guys ready for that?
I am not ready for this. I hate winter. Winter. I hate summer. I hate the heat. Everything about it, I hate. I don't like sweating. It's just, I am not looking forward to the next, 2-3 months?
At least. I've got
Humidity.
one better for you, Zach. My air conditioning doesn't work. So,
that sucks for you, though.
Yes, it does. So I'll be spending a lot of time down here in the content cave. So because it's legitimately 10 to 15 degrees colder down here. So this whole week, got to get through it somehow. But Maddie, are you ready for the hot weather? I mean, we always complain about the cold, but are you ready for the hot that's coming towards us?
I'd rather have that than the cold, but it's just
Amen.
it's all like all or nothing. It's you either get super hot or like the 60-degree days in June right now. So it's just give me 70. It was perfect today. Like today was a beautiful, beautiful day. So give me that 72 is the sweet spot.
Very true. Very true. Tomorrow won't be, I guess, when this episode comes out on Monday, it won't be too bad, but Tuesday, Wednesday, I think a high of 97. So, it's one of those, like you said, Maddie, all or nothing. It is what it is. Last week was great, mid 60s, low 70s. I'll take that all day, but we're just gonna have to suck it up because there's literally nothing we can do about it because it's just going to continue to get warmer. So, joys of living in Illinois. But as always, let's jump into our sinkers and floaters. And my sinker is cockroaches. And I don't really know anybody who's a legitimate fan of cockroaches. I've never met.
No, if you're a fan of cockroaches, you are an insane person.
Yeah, I agree. Maddie, do you know anybody that's a fan of cockroaches?
No, why would I?
Okay,
crazy people.
Enough. Yeah, that's the only logical explanation. But anyway, a courthouse in upstate New York near Albany had to be closed and fumigated because hundreds of cockroaches were released during an altercation that broke out during an arraignment last week. A clash broke out during proceedings in the Albany City Court. 4 people that were for an arrest in.
So was this like
in Albany?
An attack?
Yeah, I'm starting to think it was. It says that court officers arrested a 34-year-old woman in the audience for charges related to the altercation in court, including disorderly conduct, obstructing governmental administration, and tampering with physical evidence. So it would appear that this 34-year-old woman, and just released hundreds of cockroaches into
So does she have these cockroaches in a box? What is this? How is she getting these cockroaches into the building?
I would assume some sort of box or maybe in a faux purse or, something to get them in.
That is disgusting, vile. That's vile.
Yeah. Yep.
My,
Lock her away and throw away the key.
my sinker, it has to do with the weather. It's the heat. I'm not ready for this heat. It's supposed to be 102 some places. The heat, it makes me sweat. I don't like sweating. I don't like the heat. The heat makes me very mad. You have to go outside, you have to be hot. I like the fall weather. We had a little bit cooler weather. This week is going to test us, boys.
Yeah. And we admittedly are not the slimmest bunch of podcasters, so you know that
Yeah,
the warm
chubby
weather.
boy. Hey, thanks for bringing that up, Boomy. But yeah, I'm a little chubby boy, and I'll be
We're
sweating
all thick
outside at
boys,
work
all
this
right.
week. I'll be
We're
sweating
all
outside at work this week. It's gonna suck.
Yeah, especially Zach. I feel for you because you work outside, where I'll just make life easy and just not go outside. So you
Maddie,
have my sympathy.
Maddie, do I have your sympathy?
Yes, of course.
Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Maddie.
One entity that doesn't have my sympathy is my sinker this week. It's CNN, and I came across an article today that it was titled "Why America Won't Go to the Metric System," and if just on the surface of America switching to the metric system, could you imagine the fucking utter chaos that would bring? And the reasoning that they said was because of American exceptionalism. No, bitch. This is all about trying to get 400 million people to change their entire way of doing things, their entire way of thought. It's not exceptionalism. It's you're not going to get 400 million people to do this. So
Yeah,
just what are we doing? Because this is one of those
Thank you,
articles where
Maddie.
it's like, let's just trash people, let's trash America, let's trash
Jack
like just
Rio.
the general way of thought of doing things here. It's not exceptionalism. It's just what we've been doing for the last 250
No,
fucking years.
it's
And we're
just
not going to
it's
fucking change now. Like
Maddie. It's
CNN, get
it's
out of
spewing
here.
a bunch of words, thinking that people are just gonna cling on to that,
What?
thinking that even means anything.
I just don't get what
You
journalists
know what I
like.
mean? It's like blah 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 blah. Oh, we're gonna take that as truth.
Right,
Am I wrong,
right.
Boomy? I'm sorry if I'm being out of place, but I'm saying like
no.
that's what people do. They just say a bunch of dumb, and then they go, "Oh, that's fact. That's the truth," and that's not the truth, and then it just annoys the hell out of me.
I'll say this: I truly think that if we like, I think the metric system is easier because everything is by a base of 10. And like, but Matt, you nailed it on the head when you said that like we have been doing this for hundreds of years. It's not the
Thousands
fact
of
that like
years.
Americans are being arrogant. No, we've only existed as a country for 250 years. But
I've existed for thousands of years.
no, you haven't. Um,
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
but anyway, it's easier.
I'm sorry.
But
I'm
like you
sorry.
said,
I'm
Matt,
sorry.
we have been doing the same thing for hundreds of years. Like I think, and Maddie, you can correct me if I'm wrong. The United States tried to change to the metric system, I believe, in the early 1970s, and it did not go over well at all. I believe it was under the Carter administration,
Just imagine
and it
like
was a
the effort of like converting record keeping. How we've
yes,
historically
like
kept records in
what are
distance
we going
and
to start
measurement,
keeping home runs and yards?
surveyed
Like
land. Think of all the land that's
yes,
been surveyed over the last 250 years. And now let's convert that from feet, all of it, to meters. Let's go.
right.
It's
If
just
this was a decision they decided
ridiculous.
to make in 1790, then sure, all right, whatever. It wouldn't have been that big, but like there's so much. I
All
mean,
your recipe books gone, burn them.
yeah,
See you later.
it's just not feasible.
Yeah,
It
wild
is
article.
beyond
Just a
feasible.
wild topic for CNN to go with too. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, with all the world, all that's going on in the world,
Headline
sure.
grab. Headline
Let's
Let's
grab.
attack.
let's let's center American exceptionalism via the metric system. Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
yeah. We've got nothing else to talk about. Let's
So
go to the
weird.
metric system. My floater is good boys. We all love a good dog. We all have had our share of dogs in the world, but an Iditarod racing dog was found months after it disappeared up in I believe it was Alaska. Um, so they were at a checkpoint. They covered, um, or I'm sorry, it was found safe after disappearing from a checkpoint in the race 3 months ago, and almost 150 miles later. If you know anything about the Iditarod race, it's that big giant race. I believe there was a book on it. I can't. Everybody had to read this book.
Iron
Um,
Will.
Yes, that's what it was. And there was a movie too. Um, but it's that big dog race in Alaska. And this dog went missing 3 months ago. And, um, it is, I think they said it's a 1,000-mile race across Alaska. It begins on March 6th and it goes, like I said, 1,000 miles, and this dog went missing, and it was just found last week. So, you got to love good stories like that, especially when good dogs, especially working dogs. Shout out to working class dogs because my dog knows nothing about that. But yeah,
No, but
3 months.
the dog that knows the 9 to 5 grind, that dog, he knows something.
Absolutely, absolutely, and it's
But
crazy that they were that. I mean, 3 months. I mean, you lose a dog
that's
in three
crazy.
months, you're
That's
like
crazy.
you don't have a ton of hope, but that's good.
So
That's a good feel good story.
my floater, I went to this place. What was it called, Boomy? The Fifth
Fire on Fifth.
Fire on
Yeah.
Fifth, and this place they give you this little card. You just give them your credit card, and you verify that you're 21 years old, and you go up. You can like take a little bit of this, take a little bit of that. They have like, I think it's like probably what 30, 40
I
different
think it's
draft beers.
24. I think it's 24
24,
different beers. Yeah.
24 draft beers. One was Bush Light. They didn't have any left. So I got one kind of like a Bush Light. They had lagers, IPAs, and it was awesome. You kind of pick it out. You can drink what you want. You can try something else, and they had these like little things you push down, and like the water comes up, uh, takes all the. It's supposed to like clean out your cup or whatever, and
Yep.
so I think my floater is. I think there should be more places that like just let you go up and get your own kind of beers.
Well, hey, let's turn this into a real quick segment, Zach. Remember when we used to do the small business corner and we had all of our different restaurants and stuff? So obviously, Fire on Fifth is yours. I've been there too. They do wood fired pizzas. If you're ever in the LaSalle, Peru area, it is in the old West Clocks building there on the border of LaSalle and Peru. I'm a big fan as well. Great pizza, good drinks, great
Because I
atmosphere.
think me and you, we once went to like when they had the pop up stuff during COVID. I think that we went to that place.
That was actually a different. That was
Okay,
Pisano, but
but they
yeah,
had a
they
so this place had like a wood fire grill or wood fire. How they make the pizza, and you could definitely tell it was amazing. So I had the sunny side up pizza is what it was called, and so I had like bacon, ham, whatever, and then it had an over easy egg in the middle.
yeah, it's phenomenal. You cannot go wrong. Whatever you do, Zach, when you go
Phenomenal.
back, you have to get the dessert pizza.
Oh, I was with your
Oh
brother. I was with your brother, and he said that's what your date got.
yes, it's phenomenal. So
So
Matt, I'll give you a second.
I'll definitely, me and you, Boomy, we'll make it a date night. We'll have to go get that pizza because we'll have to give it
Absolutely,
because that looks amazing.
absolutely, Maddie.
Nutella,
I'm going to give you a
Nutella,
second, and
oh,
we're going to turn this into our small business corner. So think of a small business that you're ready that you've maybe patronized here recently, Matt, because I got one too. Speaking of pizza, Zach, that brought it to my mind. Alfano's Pizza on the far west side of Ottawa. Absolutely incredible pizza. Um, and a special shout out, they did a fundraiser for my travel basketball program. And they cranked out. We were a little bit worried because they do these takeout, frozen pizza orders all the time. But we ended up submitting almost 700 orders of frozen pizzas, and they have been cranking them out for the last month. And they are doing a phenomenal job. Great pizza, Alfano's Pizza on the east side of Ottawa. Maddie, do you have any small businesses you've been to lately?
Yeah, there's a taco truck in Sugar Grove that's always at the driving range in family fun center. It's this little
Nice.
like go-kart track and stuff there, and they have a little taco trailer that's always parked there every day. And dude, the food was absolutely dynamite. I think it's called the Fantastico Grill, is what's on the side of the trailer. Dynamite food. So if you're in that
And
area, check
probably
it out.
at a very reasonable price too, right?
Oh,
Oh,
very reasonable price.
we got a lot of food for maybe $30, I think. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was very good.
Hello.
We might
Very good.
have to bring back the small business corner, but yes, that great intro into that. A lot of good places out here, man. These small mom and pop businesses that are just incredible. But as always, after Sinkers and Floaters, we have to jump into the TCF Sports Minute, and of course, we have
Can
to
I do
start with
my
the
floater?
NBA Finals. Oh, I am so sorry, man.
Boomy.
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 That's on me.
Go ahead, Maddie.
The floor is
Sorry.
yours.
I'm gonna bridge you into the sports minute. How about that?
I knew you had
Yeah.
something up
So
your
I had a
sleeve.
fucking perfect segue that you ruined and shattered as well. And
It's on me.
you just obviously don't care to hear what my floater is. So Zach, I'll just talk to you on this one, I guess. But it's
That's not fair.
you know what I'm here for, boys? It's the Live Golf versus the PGA Tour rivalry. I want it all. I want all the drama. I want all the back and forth. I want Rory chirping Greg Norman for his win total that he just surpassed.
Yes, that was amazing. He
I
goes,
want.
you know who I
want
just passed?
Phil Mick-
I just passed Craig Norman. Fuck him, he says.
I want Phil Mickelson walking out to the tee box with money, playing like that. Like, just give it. I want it all.
But
I'm here for every bit of it.
Maddie, did you see his polo? The Augusta polo.
Yeah, he knows
So he
what he's
wants
doing.
let me back at the Masters. I know I am not going to be allowed at any PGA event.
They can't
Please
prohibit
let
him
me.
from the majors.
No,
The majors
because
can govern themselves.
no, two majors. I think it's like the U.S. Open and the Masters. The Masters invite only. So like
I think the British can though too. The British Open, I thought they could play in.
yeah.
Too.
So there's two majors he can't go to, and there's two majors he can maybe go to, because the USGA kind of runs it or whatever. But if the Masters has a bunch of sponsorships, whatever, I could definitely see them saying no. But imagine Dustin Johnson out of
Masters
the
ain't saying no to
clouds
these guys.
just shows up to the, because he won the Masters or whatever. And he had the dinner, just shows up to the dinner, like playing over with all these dude. He has literally said, "I don't give a crap. I'm here for the money." It's literally what he said.
Right.
There was also a lot of those other golfers that were like, yeah, I don't really know much about like geopolitical politics. Like, I'm here because I'm going to get paid millions and millions of dollars. So, but
Pretty
Matt,
black and white.
the drama between it, and like the guys saying they're going to the Live Tour, and then then them getting suspended by the PGA, and you have some guys saying like, I don't care, I'm resigning from the PGA to go play in this. Like, it's the drama there is absolute.
So
beautiful.
what they said is, I am going to resign before you suspend me. It is literally what they're saying.
Yes.
They're going, hey, if you want to suspend me, whatever, I'm gone. Like a guy like Dustin Johnson, he is going to make $150 million. I don't. But what I want to know is, boys, I don't know if you know the answer. So they go, oh, okay, Justin Johnson got 150 million. Bryson DeChambeau got 100 million. Is that a 10-year deal? Is it a 5? What's the deal there? Like, are they going to have to be on the Live Tour for so long? I don't get it.
That's a good question, because I am very confused about that too.
You know what I mean? Like, is it? They go, oh,
is that a signing bonus or?
Yeah, because everyone goes, okay, Tiger Woods, he made $120 million in his career off the PGA Tour. Dustin Johnson just signed a $150 million deal. So what does that mean? Does that mean Dustin Johnson has to be on the Live Tour for 10 years? Or so? What does that mean?
Okay, so the
You know what I mean?
article I
Like,
found here on
how does he get that much money? That's a lot of fucking money.
so it says here on golf.com that some of the live golf players have committed to multiple year contracts through 2023. So it looks like it's like uh, multiple years, at least a couple anyway.
But what I mean is like, so $150 million, like you would have to think that would have to be the next 10 years, wouldn't it?
Okay, so here's an interesting quote. It said, so Johnson said, yes, or they said, have you committed to multiple years of live golf? And Johnson said, yes, I have. Someone said, how many? And he just said, smiling, a few. So I don't think the public knows
My
how
thing
many
is,
years these
how
are.
long can this last?
Well, if the Saudi Arabians are providing the money, it can last a long time.
What I
This
mean
isn't
is
the
like,
XFL.
no,
Yeah.
I understand that, but what I mean is like, I guess just to get, because I saw somebody's like, oh, if you get like a 54 under, they're gonna give you $54 million. Like, is this just a league that's just like, I'm going to give you as much money as you want?
Yeah. I think that's kind of their model is like, if we're going to compete, we just have to dump money in this. And that's why they brought the Saudis in. So,
But can I tell you something else? I loved how the commissioner of the PGA Tour goes, hey, no one's ever had to apologize for being on the PGA Tour.
yeah, that's very true.
That's a good, I love that quote.
Matt, I didn't even ask, are you a fan of the Live Tour or you know,
I'm not a fan of dirty tactics to raise money. I just want to make that very clear. I don't support blood money. That said, I do support guys doing what they need to do for their families, their careers.
yeah,
I mean, they're rumored to have offered Tiger Woods $750 million, and
A high 9 figures.
$750 million to play golf. And like, I don't. That's multiple generational wealth.
yeah,
So
that's an insane amount of money.
at some point, I'm not going to fault a guy for setting legacy generational wealth for his family and his kids and grandkids up.
Right.
So, I like the sport. I like watching good golf being played. If that's, I think they should be able to coexist in some fashion.
I don't know if this is going to sound bad or not. It is what it is. But like, I feel like a lot of the public would be able to get behind the Live Tour had it not been, like you said, Maddie, like with the blood money behind it and the people that are providing the funding for it,
And
it would be
Boomy,
an easy
I'm not
thing.
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Thursday, tune in, go watch it, and they have the graphics of the teams. It's a two-man team kind
Yeah.
of. First of all, and then you don't know who's on which team, and it's all it has is a team name and this and that. I think it's a bad concept. And they all tee off at the same time, so everyone finishes at the same time.
It's a
I think
weird
they're trying to
concept.
set it up for TV. To be
Yeah.
perfectly
Oh yeah.
honest.
Oh, everyone. So like Sergio Garcia, those guys, Louis Oosthuizen, those guys are here to win the money. So it goes from a guy like Dustin Johnson. I understand Dustin Johnson's here for the money. Sergio, Louis, all that, and then you go to a guy who has been a PGA pro for 2 weeks
Yeah.
and is on this tour. That's
I
what
don't
the
fault that
range
kid
is.
either.
No. I don't fault anyone for that.
Right.
But what I'm saying is that's what we're working with here. We're working with 48 golfers. The 48th golfer is Dustin Johnson, and the last golfer has been golfing for maybe a week and a half on the Pro Tour.
Yeah,
That's
think
what
about
we're
it,
working
if
with.
they start targeting college, like the high-end college players who aren't established on the tour and don't have that big bankroll yet, and they can get, some money up front like that, that's where they could really start stealing some of the talent.
I would have
Just like
I
the
would have
USFL
no
did.
problem with that.
Right. And, it's like I
I
said, it's hard
I
to
would
blame
respect
somebody
that.
setting up their family like that. That's all I can
Yeah.
say.
But that's what we're working with. We have 48 golfers, and the 40th golfer is Dustin Johnson, and the number one golfer is that guy.
Yeah.
Right.
It's going to take some time. It's tough when, you're, the morality of all of, like you said, Maddie, the blood money and all that stuff comes into it. So, great segment there, Maddie. I apologize for the floater, but great segment into the TCF Sports Minute. Of course, we have the NBA Finals, gentlemen. We are tied 2-2, heading back to San Francisco. Zach, you made this comment the other night when we were watching the game at your house. This has been arguably one of the most entertaining NBA Finals we have had in a long time.
Because
We are guaranteed 6 games. Man, they have been fun.
I hate to be this way, but the Warriors, they played the Cavs, they played the Miami Heat. They've never played a team like the Boston Celtics fan base. The Boston Celtics fan base is crazy. Now it's 2-2. It's going back to San Francisco. This is fun to watch. These teams are fun to
Yeah.
watch. Steph Curry is amazing. We are watching maybe the greatest shooter of all time
Oh,
in
not
front of
even
our
maybe.
eyes.
Without a doubt,
No,
the best
I
shooter.
understand that, but you know what I'm saying. We're watching Steph Curry in front of our eyes, and it's amazing.
It is phenomenal. I mean, granted, like, I don't even know, like, the best way to put this, but, like, there was, a little bit of a blowout there in game one. They end up, Boston runs away with it. I think it was 15 points, something like that. And then Golden State bounces back, and like the whole thing so far, 4 games in, I mean, it's been great basketball, and it doesn't feel like any of these games, no matter what the score is, that the game is over, right? Because Golden State gets down in game 4, and then they come back and they end up winning the game late. Like, it has just been a phenomenal series, and I'm enjoying every single minute of it. Maddie, I don't know about you. How are you feeling about the NBA Finals right now?
It's been great to watch. It's good theater, to
Yeah,
say the very least. When you got, like, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum kind of going head to head with Curry and Clay. I mean, it's legends of the game. Really all 4 of them at this point are going to be for Brown and Tatum. Um, that said, it's hard to see Steph Curry getting slayed right now, because every time you think the Warriors are down or about to be out, that guy goes for 40 and hits 10 threes. And it's just the shit he does when he gets hot. It's stuff that's never been done on a basketball floor before.
It's insane. He just gets hot, shoot 3-pointers. He goes on like 12,
yeah.
12-point spurts in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, it feels like, 60 seconds. You're like, wait, weren't they just down 5 and now they're up 4? Like, it doesn't make any sense. But I do have to ask you guys, and obviously this has been like the big thing in the news, is Draymond Green has been absolutely god awful. And I find it hilarious. I can't stand Draymond Green. But what do you guys think? Like, are they going to win despite Draymond being as terrible as he is, or do you think that Draymond's going to get it figured out here in the last 3 games? I don't know. It's hard to read.
What I would say is Draymond is doing what he has to do, but I'm saying he's way underachieving. Um, what I would say is I think the Celtics are going to take over the next 2 games. I think the Celtics are going to win the NBA Finals. I
No,
hate to be this way, whatever we want to say. You shake your head, Boomy, or whatever. The Warriors have nothing to Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. I know they have Steph
I
Curry. I love Steph Curry. But come on.
okay. Here's my counter argument to that: is that Klay Thompson has been pretty bad this series. Draymond Green has been arguably some of the worst basketball we've ever seen Draymond Green play. Kevon Looney and Jordan Poole have almost contributed nothing in this series, and they're still tied 2-2. I don't
Don't take away
see
from what
a
Andrew Wiggins has done, though.
Andrew Wiggins has been
That is
phenomenal,
crazy. He's been phenomenal.
He's been
phenomenal.
outstanding in the
But
finals.
if they can even get like an average production of what those guys were in the regular season, they're going to win this series. They just haven't seen the average production out of guys like Draymond Green, Jordan Poole, and Kevon Looney. They have been terrible. So if those guys can even find their way back to the median, which is, their average game, they're going to win this series. But if they continue to play, don't get me wrong, if they continue to play as bad as they have, then yes, Boston will win. I don't think they're going to continue to play as bad as they have. I might be wrong.
There's
right. I think you're right, but I think you're wrong.
The physicality Boston plays with, I think, very well could take a toll.
That's a great point, Matt.
And
Manny's talking facts over here.
Well, it's like everyone's saying, like, why isn't Draymond playing well? It's Draymond's getting out Draymonded right now.
Because they know what Draymond's going to do, and they're going to prevent Draymond from doing
the same shit back to him. That's what Marcus Smart does. It's what fucking Grant Williams does.
Manny, thank you. Grant Williams, he thinks he's this like mastermind. He's just doing the same thing back that they're doing to them.
Well, it works against Kevin Love, and
it works it works against teams that aren't better than you,
right? But when they don't have somebody that's doing it back,
especially when they're doing somebody back to you that's somebody who's doing it back to you that's better than you. That's when it's not good.
It's been. I'm so excited for these last 3 games, man. I think we're going to see 7. I think for sure we're going to see a 7th game. But in another league with a championship on the line, we got the Stanley Cup coming up. And, of course, I got to pass it over to Maddie. We've got the Colorado Avalanche and the Tampa Bay Lightning. I am so tired of seeing the Tampa Bay Lightning. But, Maddie, do you think that Tampa has enough to stop the absolute wagon that is the Colorado Avalanche?
Who's won the last 2 Stanley Cup championships?
Colorado is so good.
I understand that. You asked me if they can.
No, Maddie, I'm with you.
Fair enough.
That. I'm taking the Tampa Bay Lightning right now because I understand, the Avalanche are very good. But guess what? This Lightning team is so good. They're so good at hockey, and they know how to win. Am I wrong, Maddie? Am I dumb?
I'm still not taking them. I'm still taking Colorado. Exactly. To answer Chance's question.
Yeah, whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck what you're taking.
Tampa can beat them. I don't think they're going to.
They are going to. Stop it, Manny.
Dude, Colorado, you have bet against Colorado every step of the way, and they are just a wagon.
They have two of the 2 best players playing currently right now in the playoffs.
This Tampa team is one of the best of all time.
No, they're not.
This particular version is not.
I made that up.
This particular version absolutely is not. It's not there. It's their worst of the 3.
Okay, Maddie, I made it up, okay? Thanks for
saying.
Calling me out.
But, I mean, when you got Cale Makar and Nathan McKinnon on the other side, you got the best defenseman in the world
names.
And the best fucking center in the world right now. Well, sure.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
He does. I'm a lot more than you. Will you let the hockey guy talk, you dickhead?
I'm sorry.
No, let's just go on to the Cubs.
I want we can mute our own microphone. Can we mute Zach's on here so Matt can talk?
Let's just go on to the Cubs.
No. I want to hear the talk.
No, I got nothing. I'm done. Colorado in 6.
Avs in 5. Zach, do you care to give a prediction?
No, we're on the Cubs.
Sounds like a lightning sweep, I think.
We're on the Cubs.
All right.
What do you guys want for the Cubs?
I'm getting there. All right. The Cubs, 23-36. I mean, there's no beating. They stink. They're so bad.
The only good thing about the Chicago Cubs team is Frank Schwindel is an absolute. He's not human. He's awesome. He just loves the game of baseball. And Ian Happ, do not forget, that Ian Happ is very good at baseball. He's hitting home
Wait.
runs.
You said Frank Schwindel?
No, I said Frank
that who the-
Schwindel is hugging babies, is what I said.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then what I said is Ian Happ is absolutely lighting it up, and he is hitting home runs. Unfortunately, I'm getting nervous, boys. It's trade deadline season, and I'm afraid our boy's gone.
Wilson's as good as gone.
No, not. I love
Ian Happ,
Wilson.
yeah,
Whatever.
he's gone too.
I'm afraid our boy is maybe out the door. He wants to be here for the long haul. I cannot see Ian Happ leave. If Ian Happ leaves, I will cry.
Yeah, I will be sad, but like at the same time, like literally no one should be not on the table for trade deadline.
I agree.
Yeah, but you say that, but like no, like Morel should definitely not be on the.
Oh,
on the
okay.
trade deadline.
I'll give you Morel.
Stuff like that.
Yep.
What I'm saying is like guys like the younger guys, they definitely should not be on the table.
All I'm
But
saying is
understand what you mean.
if a guy like Morel gets you maybe involved with, say, the Marlins who have a disgruntled Jazz Chisholm, who you know if a package involving Morel gets you there, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think anybody is untradeable in this organization as we currently stand.
I mean, like
we've,
even guys
we've
that are
let
probably
everybody go.
Yeah, Keegan Thompson, who has been phenomenal. I mean, Marcus Stroman. I know he's on the
That's why they
list,
brought
but
him in. They brought Stroman
yes,
to trade him. Let's not kid ourselves.
yes. I mean, Justin Steele. I mean, there's some guys in there that like we like a lot. I mean, Scotty Efros, but like I think at the end of the day, like you've got to, if it makes you a better organization, you've got to at least listen to offers. But like it would
They
have
better
to be
get a
something.
haul for Contreras.
Yeah, 100%.
They have
100%.
He's been great this year.
I don't think the Cubs have anybody batting over 300. No, not a single person. Morel is the only one close. He's at 293 right now. Nico Horner somehow is at 284.
How about Madrigal?
What is Madrigal?
Probably buck 80.
He is at 222.
Oh.
So, which is also the same batting average as.
I'm sorry, buddy. Madrigal sucks.
Yeah. He has the same batting, but Zach, at the same breath, like I don't disagree. I'm not a Nick Madrigal fan. He has the same batting average as Jason Hayward.
Well, Chance.
Yeah.
Can I tell you somebody? If you're comparing somebody's average to Jason Hayward, you're fucked.
Yeah, it's not.
Either way, you're fucked. If you're going, hey, my average is compared to Jason Hayward's average. Well, guess what? Your average probably sucks then.
Yeah. I mean, even Wilson Contreras is batting 270.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie. I love Jason Hayward. I think he's a great person.
Not for the kind of money he's getting paid.
Not for the. This guy's been paid about $180 million by the Chicago Cubs.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
$180 million.
Yeah, it's.
Is that not what his contract's worth?
I think it is. I'm pretty sure.
I know he's making 21 this year.
That's 1 year.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was like 7 for 180, 7 for 185.
Yeah, that's insane for like what he's given. I mean,
because there were a couple of years he was making like 25. So
yeah, what are we gonna say? Oh, he won the World Series with that pep talk in luck. It's $180 million pep talk. It's an expensive pep talk if I ever heard one.
Hey, that was worth every penny if that's truly the case.
Lucky it wasn't my money.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I was thinking. As long as it wasn't my money. It is what it is. Yeah, 8 years, $184 million is what that contract was. So that's always fun to talk about.
That's
at least
that's disgusting.
Yeah, for a guy batting 222. At least misery loves company, and the White Sox suck too. So there are chants going around at whatever it is, Comiskey, whatever you want to call it now. Fire Tony chants. I love. I mean, I know Matt is just heartbroken. He hates to see this. They are
No,
27-31.
I always
I'm
like
obviously
always
being
like a
facetious.
loudmouth fan base team that has expectations through the roof and shoves
Fellas,
them
have
in
you
your
ever
face all
heard
the
of
time.
a guy getting intentionally walked on a 1-2 count, and the 1-2 count
No,
is
no one
one
has
ball,
because it
two
hasn't
strikes,
happened.
and then the coach comes out and defends it. He defends it to his core. He's like, "Oh, are you serious? No. If you do not trust your pitcher in a 1-2 count, what the hell are we doing? What are we doing? We literally gonna intentionally walk somebody on a 1-2 count? We are going crazy.
Yeah, that I don't understand that. Too, I just let him go at it. Like, what are you doing? The White Sox are now 6 games out of first place. And when it comes to the wild card, they are 3.5 games out of a wild card spot. At what point do you realistically think that the White Sox will fire Tony La Russa, though?
Never, never. Unfortunately, you have a guy named Jerry Reinsdorf that is in charge of the team, and he will. Believe me, I hate to be this way. He will not ever fire Tony La Russa. And I know you say what you want. I'm a Cub fan. You're just trying to be negative. No, I'm being realistic. This guy will not fire him all season. I'm sorry.
Well, and it's not. It doesn't feel like Rick Hahn has the authority to do it if he wanted to do it. So I think the White Sox are stuck with him for the rest of the year.
Oh, booby, they are stuck with him at least for this year. Because what I'm saying is that is one of the worst decisions I've ever seen in baseball. That is the
That's so.
worst decision I've ever seen. You are
But
going
doesn't
to
it feel like
intensely
every
walk
two
him
or
with.
3 weeks that there's something like this? You know what I mean? Like it always feels like every couple weeks. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, fellas, but like at least every couple weeks, there's always something that everybody's like, "What the hell is Tony La Russa doing?"
Yeah. And then he comes out with the, oh, are you trying to say I did something wrong? You'd be
Yeah,
stupid not to do it this way. It's like, bro, what are we doing here?
yeah, I don't get it. Maddie, would you? I know you're just chomping at the bit to jump in on the White Sox misery train.
No, not me. Never. It's one of those things that's just like I think that this whole thing was doomed from the start when they hired him because I don't think it was Rick Hahn's hire. I think that was done outside of
No,
Rick
it
Hahn.
was Rick Conti. No, no, you're
No,
right.
it's
It
Jerry
was Jerry
Reinsdorf's hire.
Reinsdorf. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Manny. I'm sorry.
And it's one of those things where like I think just you saddle your GM with the roster he wants and the guy that is not equipped to lead this type of roster. I mean, because it's like the lineup decisions as much as anything have been a problem all year.
Yeah,
You're not playing Andrew Vaughn every day or Jake Berger every day now, and it's just like
Luis Garcia at the
Tron
top of the lineup.
Tron Lurie Garcia. That guy's
Yeah.
terrible. It's
Are
just
we
like
yeah.
fucking? Are you kidding me? This guy is at the top of the lineup all the time. Like this, if you're trying to be a good coach, Louis Garcia cannot be at the top of your lineup. I'm sorry.
no.
Yeah, on a team that was expected to win the division, Leor Garcia should not be in the top spot anyway.
Nowhere. He should be in the bottom, maybe 9.
Matt, do you think that the White Sox? I don't know. We've been talking about it since April. Do you think the White Sox are going to be able to put it together to still win this division? Because I'm starting to lose hope for something we've talked about for a long time. I mean, the 27-31, they're 6 games out of first place. Do you think they're going to be able to somehow put it together and win this division?
Well, it'll be interesting to see what the situation with Kopech's injury. I think that's as much
Yeah.
as anything a
It's
big
huge.
factor in that. Um, I think the divisions can still be won. They're obviously not doing themselves any favors right now. I think currently, right now, as it stands, they're plus 120 to win the division. Minnesota's now passed them as the favorite at plus 105. So, kind of a neck and neck dogfight between those two teams. Minnesota's not going anywhere, and they've showed that they're willing to add to. So, I think they might not be just a quiet, silent assassin at the deadline. I think they may try to strike and try to add a pitcher there Could be a team to watch for somebody like Stroman too.
Yeah, absolutely. Didn't even think
Unfortunately,
about that. That makes
boys.
sense.
I think a lot of our favorite Cubs may be up for grabs here at the deadline.
This is gonna be a really fun trade deadline, I think.
No,
There's a
it's
lot of
not.
teams.
No, it's not. It's not gonna be very fun at all, Boomy.
Well, I mean, if you
What I'm
expected the
saying
Cubs
is, no. What I'm saying
to
is,
be
I think
buyers,
we're gonna see maybe our favorite Cub be traded.
yeah, Wilson Contreras and Ian Happ are probably
No,
going to
no,
get
no.
traded.
I love Wilson Contreras to death. My favorite Cub in this is Ian Happ. Ian Happ is our
Yeah,
man. He came on the podcast. He gave us his time. Ian Happ being traded would be so sad to me because I love this. He wants to be a Cub for all time, but
yeah.
he's
Ian Happ getting
absolutely
traded
stuck
would.
in the wrong situation where he's most likely sent out of town.
Ian Happ would sting a little bit more than Contreras just because of our personal connection there.
Oh, way more.
But you know that
Ian
part
Happ,
would be hard.
if Ian Happ's traded, I might cry.
We'll have to get him back on the podcast if he does, and talk about
I
his
cry
future.
easily though.
That's true. But speaking of Ian Happ, before we move on, we got to talk about the reason that us and Ian Happ came together, and that is because of Connect Roasters Coffee. They have the best coffee around that you can find. Make sure that you check them out. They work with our guy Dom Frederick, and of course, like I said, Ian Happ. They would not promote good coffee or bad coffee, so you know that it is good stuff. Make sure to check out their website, connectroasters.com. Follow them on Twitter at Connect Roasters. You can find their products at Foxtrot Market, Dom's, and a couple other locations in the city. But whatever you do, make sure you go to connectroasters.com and follow them on Twitter at Connect Roasters. Join the Home Run Club so that you can win. Earn is the better word there. Earn some dinger dollars every time Ian Happ hits a home run, and just get you some good coffee.
Get
All
a
right,
home
it's
run
summer.
today,
You deserve
baby.
it. Absolutely. So go get you some amazing coffee at connectroasters.com. All right, boys, let's jump into this week's segment, and that is Would You Rather. I've got some Would You Rather here. I want to get both of your inputs here. So we'll start off. Would you rather win the World Series or the Super Bowl? Zachary.
I would rather win Super Bowl.
Ooh, Maddie.
So say the question again. Would I rather
Would
win
you
the Super
rather
Bowl or
win
what?
or a World Series?
What's that? I think Super Bowl.
I'm going Super
I'm
Bowl
going to
because
be the
I think
outlier.
what?
I'm taking World Series.
No. I think the Super Bowl is the end all be all.
No, you got to win. It's best out of 7 games as compared to 1 game.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, what?
Exactly.
That it's harder to win 4 than it is to win 1.
I want the easier path. The better trophy, the easier path,
It's
the
one game
more
between
glory. What are we talking about here?
I disagree.
I want to make it harder.
Yeah.
harder.
All right, fair enough. Some of us are, just tougher, but it is what it is.
He likes to give himself a challenge. Apparently,
Absolutely. Would you
The
rather
entire eyes of
coach?
the world are on you during the Super Bowl. Let's come on.
That's a fair counterpoint, Matt. Would you rather coach a college team or a professional team?
college.
Pro.
Matt, Zach, why do you say college?
Less stress, less pressure.
I
I
say
think
pro,
that's
no recruiting.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, Matt.
Yeah. I want a GM
What
to
are
do
you?
all that
You
shit.
spill me?
A little bit. What are you? The spill police? Jesus Christ! Of all the people to be calling me out for spilling, it's hilarious that it's you.
Just kidding.
No, I guess like I could see like pro team because there's so few of them in whatever sport you want to pick. There's just so much fewer. But a college team, I don't know, man. There's something about that college atmosphere, and we obviously like talk about how much um, we love college football, college basketball. We've gone deep into that. Um, all right, here's a deep question: would you rather pass or score?
Pass. I'm Peyton Manning.
I
So
think I
no,
think this question is more like, would you rather
this is a,
pass
this is
like
a,
an assist?
this is like one of those fucking brain tests, like to see what kind of personality you are. This is one
I
of
think
those
it might
things.
be,
It's
which is way
definitely
too
one of
deep for
those.
any of us.
I score. I want
Yeah,
the ball. I want the ball, and I want to win. I'm Matt Hasselbeck. I want the ball. I'm gonna win.
yeah. I don't. If it means like giving an assist or being like Peyton Manning, I don't.
I mean, if
I
we're talking a Magic Johnson, a Wayne Gretzky, crazy level assist, something like that, like where it's just the whole world's on fire off of your past, then sure. But like, I mean, come on, you got to get the bucket, you got to get the goal, you got to hit the homer, you got to get that's the key. Let's not kid ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Man, he's so
Jesus
smart.
Christ. There's a gigantic spider walking across my floor right now.
Oh my gosh, give me anxiety.
Oh, that thing is no joke that big.
Is it a tarantula?
It might be. It might be an Illinois tarantula. Um, Sorry, that was very distracting. That scared the hell out of me.
That scared me right now.
Dude, this thing, I need to go kill this thing. Um, all right, here's a good question. Would you rather peak early or late in your career?
Is this a shot? Is this a shot at me? Is this a shot at
No,
me?
not at all.
Are you trying to be a
No,
dickhead?
absolutely not. Well, you did peak early, but this is not a shot.
No, I did not peak early. I peaked. If I would say anything, I peaked later. Um, I'd say peak late. I'd rather peak late than early.
I think I would agree with you there, Zach. Matt, what about you?
I think I want to be the prospect. I want to be the hot shot everyone's talking about on the way up. Maybe you fall flat, maybe you don't, but at least you get
Yeah.
some buzz when you're young.
No, what I'm saying is like, so you're the buzz or whatever. Is this like before or after, or is like this just the rise of your character? What is this?
I would assume it means like,
I'm
did
thinking like
you?
one of those like young hot shot players that has like a couple first great couple years,
I
like
got you.
MVP
I
level
got you.
first,
I got you.
second, third year, and then kind of falls off from there. Maybe Chris Bryant.
Oh, that's very, very accurate.
Sucks in Colorado.
Well, I'm not saying that, but his
But
peak was his second year in the league. That's as best
yeah,
he's been, just by
100%.
definition.
No, his peak was in the first
Let's.
year in the league.
No, it wasn't. It
He
was
won
when
the
he won an
MVP.
MVP,
Oh yeah, so he went
not in his
rookie year
first year.
MVP, rookie
Yeah.
rookie of the year, and then MVP. Okay, sorry, I'm sorry.
All right. Would you rather have a shoe or an award named after you?
Award. No. I'm going shoe. I'm going shoe. How
I
fucking
think
awesome would you like
shoe.
the Z little shoe?
I want the award because, like, if society decides your shoe's ugly as fuck, then you're like
Who
out.
gives a shit though, Manny?
Then
Like,
you're out.
who wants an award? I have a shoe.
That awards
Z
last
little
forever.
shoe.
Yeah,
Flags
but
fly
if your shoe
forever.
sucks
Shoe lasts forever too.
and like everybody blows their ACLs out in it, then everybody hates your shoe.
That's
Yeah.
not a real thing. Like people don't actually just like tear their ACLs in a shoe, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, these shoes are
Oh,
bad."
really? The
That's
Adidas curse, because everybody that wears Adidas blows their ACL out.
no Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose.
That's
That's one person, Boomy. You're going off one person.
yeah.
What I'm saying is like it's not an actual thing.
Would you rather play in 40-degree weather or 90-degree weather?
40.
Yeah, 40.
Yeah, I think so too. 40's not that. I'll be honest. I think they
I
wrote that
grew up in
question as like, oh,
I grew up
40's
playing
so
a lot
cold.
of I grew up playing a lot of basketball outside by myself, like my parents, where I grew up at. I would have to say I would love to play like 50 to 30, probably 50 to 30 is my favorite temperature. Because I understand 30 is cold, but like shooting in 30-degree temperature is pretty fucking awesome, I think. Like if
But
you can
like
get rhythm,
also,
you get warm.
I think
but
90 is
like
too far extreme from the opposite of 40. I think 40
No, yeah,
versus
90,
80.
90 I don't like sweating that much. I don't like that shit. I like controlling my sweat.
yeah, 40's not like you can manage in 40. 90 is just. I
Barely.
think the better question would have been 40 or 80. I guess is the better way to think about that. Would you rather run fast or jump high? I think this is easy. This is jump high. I want to dunk.
I would run fast.
Matt,
I couldn't do
What are you
either,
gonna
so I would take either.
either one.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, what are you gonna do with the jump high? Like, so you're gonna dunk a few
Dunk.
basketballs? A few
Yeah.
basketballs.
Yeah. Off you.
Be a good
If you're
You
gonna
receiver.
ever,
run fast,
Deep.
dude, if you're gonna run fast, bro, you're gonna run past people.
or if you can jump high, you can be a tight end.
I try my whole life to try and not my whole life, but like I try my high school career to try and dunk a basketball. What I'm saying is, if you just can put it all together, like that's what you want. You don't want to go after the big reward.
No, give me the dunks all day. That's an easy one. And my last one. Would you rather play on New Year's Day or Thanksgiving?
New Year's,
So So it's whether would you rather play like the NFL Thanksgiving Day or like a New
New
Year's
Year's.
Day bowl
I think
game?
Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving. You can hang out with your family. I think New Year's is so overrated. Honestly,
Maddie?
I would say New Year's Day. I love New Year's Day college football. It's
Yeah.
awesome. I would just sit there after usually
no,
not
but
doing anything,
what he's
never have
saying
to
is
work.
what you want to play.
Yeah. The New Year's bowl games
Yeah, I
are
understand that. I'm just saying I like those more for that reason.
I
Oh,
agree.
okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm with you, Maddie. I think I'm gonna go New Year's Day on those ones. Um, before we move on, we've got Team Builder. We have done something like this before. So, what this will mean is that we have $15 and you're going to build your dream college football game. College football is just around the corner. We are obviously almost at the end of the NBA season. NHL is starting the Stanley Cup up here. So, as soon as those are over, the next big sport we have is college football. So, we have $15 to build our dream game. So, do I have anybody that? And obviously, you got to take one from the two teams that are playing, one person from the booth, a venue, a particular trophy, and a food. Does
I'll go
anybody
first.
want to go first?
Can I just pick all my what I want?
If it's in $15, then yeah.
No, that's what I mean. Okay, so I will go. I think the best rivalry is Michigan State. No, Michigan Ohio State. From taking that for $5, I think that is the best. So for $3, I'm taking Kirk Herbstreit. I think Kirk Herbstreit is the best in the game. For $2, I'm taking Happy Valley. Happy Valley is, I think, one of, if not the best place to play football. My number two, Egg Bowl. I think the Egg Bowl between Mississippi State and Ole Miss is absolutely it's one of the real. I know Ohio State, Michigan, whatever, but that is a real one. So I have 2, 4, 8, 13. So I have a $2 left, right?
Yeah, you have $3. So
Three
five
dollars.
for 5 and 3 is 8, plus 2 is 10. Oh no. And then the egg bowl is 2, so you have $3.
I'm taking popcorn. Popcorn
Good
is
choice.
popcorn. Some say. I think popcorn is amazing. I understand it would maybe give you a little tummy ache if you eat too much of it, but I think popcorn at a basketball football, any sort of game is amazing.
Maddie, do you have your $15 ready to spend?
Yeah, I think so. First things first, I want the Iron Bowl for $3. I think it's a no-brainer. For $2, I want Beth Mowins. Definitely the granddaddy of them all. For $5, I want the Rose Bowl. And then I want man, I'm going to take the Orange Bowl for the trophy. So it gives me the
Yeah.
Orange Bowl, the Rose
So do
Bowl,
you get
cake,
you get all the oranges in
and
the trophy?
that gives me nachos. So yeah, I'm gonna end up with the nachos as well. So
That's
Jalapenos in those?
fair.
um,
That is
on the side, in case you're sharing.
what a generous guy. All right, mine's easy. I'm a Florida fan, so I'm going to take Florida State. That's an easy one. I'm going to go. Give me Johnson in the booth. That puts me at 7. Um, I will. I'll be honest. I have to go at $3. I got to go Camp Randall, just because it is the only stadium on there. I guess I snuck into Boise State, but I never saw a game there. I saw a game at Camp Randall. So go ahead and give me that. That puts me at 10. Orange Bowl. When I was at NIU, my senior year was the year that NIU played in the Orange Bowl. So give me that. And then I also love nachos, loaded up with jalapenos. Uh, let's go, load it up. So that's an easy one for me.
Yeah, that's if I'd say just call nacho. I went popcorn. I went popcorn.
No, if you've got $3 to spend, I'll be honest, Zach. If I had $3 to spend, I would have went popcorn too. I'm tired of all this popcorn slander. Popcorn is incredible, and
Wait, but you went $2 for nachos though.
yeah, because I only had $2 left to spend.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yep. So if I would have find an extra dollar, you know, on the ground or whatever, then sure, I'm gonna go popcorn. But um, give me nachos. I love nachos, and a little extra jalapeno, a little spice in your life never hurt anybody. But we have to wrap things up, and as we always do, we have a TCF top 3, and of course, something I've been eating a lot of lately, and like Zach said earlier, he was at bottom 5th. So we're going pizza toppings. Now, this is assuming that this is a regular pizza with crust and tomato sauce and cheese. So cheese is not a topping.
Wait.
So,
You like saying this like what else kind of pizza are you eating, Boomy?
well, I mean, we're dealing with you, so we got to make sure we clarify things. Zach's first overall pick, tomato
My
paste
first
or
overall
tomato
pick.
sauce.
Nope. Pineapple. My pineapple, I think, is the number one pizza topping.
You could have got that in the 3rd round.
Nope, I don't care.
Yep.
I really don't care.
That's
What I'm saying is, dude, shut up. Did I ask you, Boomy, to critique my?
It's an open forum, so yes, technically you did.
Thanks for letting me know I can answer it. What I'm saying is, the pineapple. It's just the flavor of it is perfect. I understand. Look, you're in the 3rd round. Give me a fucking break. I think pineapple first pick.
I like pineapple. I'm a big advocate of pineapple on pizza.
Shut up, dude.
I like the pick, but 1-1 overall, stretch.
Shut up,
Maddie, would you like to go second?
Sure.
And also, Maddie, are you a fan of pineapple on pizza?
Yeah, I like it.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, go.
I do like.
Boomy.
I do like it with I like a Hawaiian that has like a barbecue sauce as opposed to pizza sauce better.
That was rude of me. I didn't mean to say that.
That was rude.
That's
fuck
just
yourself.
my go-to on the Hawaiian. But
good choice, Matt.
For my first pick, I'll take you want the staple Italian sausage. It's not a pizza if you don't have Italian sausage on there.
Matt.
So.
Matt,
You thought you'd steal it with the 3rd pick, and that's why you offered the second to me. That was a poor decision.
now I'm in a tailspin because I'll be honest, I don't like pepperoni that much. So I thought for sure. I thought for sure Matt was going
I
to go
thought you go
pepperoni.
pepperoni for sure. I thought you go pepperoni for sure.
Ah, Matt, you put me in a tough spot here.
Mental warfare.
So what did I go? I went
Man.
pineapple. What'd you go? What'd you go, Manny?
Italian sausage.
Oh, what'd you
I
go?
got 1-1 at 2, I think, and I do like pineapple. It's not pineapple slander. I do think
That's
Italian
fine.
sausage is a
That's
staple.
fine. That's fine. What are you gonna go, Boomy?
Oh, boy. He went Italian sausage. Can I go pork sausage?
Oh no! Come on, get out of here. What are we talking about here?
Fucking kidding me?
What do you mean? That when I call Marshallone's, that is when I say I want a sausage pizza, they say pork or Italian.
Italian is fucking pork. It's just seasoned with Italian seasoning.
Come on.
It's pork sauce. It's not a beef sausage. What planet is this? What are we doing here?
Do this.
All right, fine.
So I added fennel seed to mine.
Yeah, the superior sausage.
No, you can't do that, Boomy.
This is outrageous.
All right.
How outrageous.
I'll stay true to myself. I'm not gonna take pepperoni. I don't like pepperoni pizza. Give me mushrooms. It feels like every pizza I get. Yeah, sure.
What a failure.
You can hate this all you want. The second topping I get on every pizza is mushrooms. So I will take mushrooms in the second round.
Is it
whether it's chicken and no. What are you talking about? Have you never done one of these drafts before?
I don't know what the fuck I pick next.
No, you literally have 2 more picks until yours. So just strap in, pal. Man, you're killing me here.
Chance gonna go cheese pizza.
No, I don't like cheese pizza either. Man. Golly. Matt, you really set me up to fail here.
Dude, Matt like this. He goes, you get the Euro step? He goes,
yeah. Can I get chorizo instead? You know, since that's a sausage.
Chorizo is fire.
It's not different pork.
I don't hate that. Give me green peppers. I know I'm just building a supreme pizza here, but
Lord. Boomy's pizzas, just keep it.
Yeah, Boomy's like, can I have a supreme on white, please?
Yeah, I mean, at
I'm
this
down.
point,
Listen,
at this point,
guys, I'm in a tailspin here. All right.
I got my 1-1 and I got my 1-2 here, and I'm going with
Am I
pepperoni.
next?
No, I'm going with pepperoni here.
That's fine. I could have taken pepperoni, but I'm a man of my word. I don't like pepperoni.
Yeah,
so.
that's my staple every week pizza, sausage and pepperoni. That we always get one. Might be a small, and we get something else, but it's always got to have a sausage and pepperoni on hand.
Am I next?
Fair enough. Yes. Now you're next.
Oh, mac and cheese.
That's not a topping.
It's absolutely a topping.
Absolutely a
macaroni and cheese.
Do you want to see it on the menu at a Dough Brothers?
Bro,
are you
fucking with me,
Chance?
Chance, are you fucking with me?
Pizza Pros and DeKalb used to do it. It was outstanding there.
Unbelievable.
Dude, that's a pizza topping. What are you talking about?
Way better than mushrooms.
That's wrong, but fair enough.
I bet you more places get. I bet you I bet you more places get asked to go, hey, can I get macaroni on the pizza than, hey, can I get mushrooms on the pizza? You fucking.
No, I'm putting my foot down on that. There's no way that's true.
That's very true.
No chance that's true.
I bet you it's way more truth than you think.
You think Pizza Hut, they're just answering the phone, hey, can I get macaroni and cheese because I'm some insane stoner that wants macaroni and cheese on my pizza?
What do you mean? Can I get mushrooms all over my fucking pizza?
Mushrooms are more common than macaroni and cheese.
Mushrooms all over my pizza, please, sir?
Are way more common than macaroni and cheese on a pizza.
Bro, I don't think they are.
Yes, they are.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to rule on this here because I think Boomy is correct. Mushrooms is a more common topic. Zach's correct. It's a way better topping is mac and cheese pizza. So that's just a fact.
But what I'm
on both.
saying is, I don't think it's that crazy. I don't think they're like,
A lot of places
Oh.
make it.
you want mac and cheese on your pizza? I don't think that many people are like, oh, what the hell are you talking about? Like, dude, what are you talking
No,
about? Like,
but
a lot of places
it's not
make it.
that popular, is what I'm saying. Mushrooms
Yes,
is
it
a
is.
popular topping.
No,
No, it's not.
I think they're both popular.
No, I think you're wrong here.
Oh, I think
It's a
your
specialty
people-
pizza, and Matt, I agree, it's delicious.
It's mushrooms.
But people,
What the fuck are you talking about?
mushrooms are legitimately like the number 3 most. It is the number 3rd most popular pizza topping in the country. It's ahead
Okay,
of sausage.
everyone wants in their pizza.
Do your research. It's more popular than sausage, dummy.
You sound like the carnivore MD now. Like, oh yeah, it's the numbers are this. No,
I will
it's just.
agree that a mac and cheese pizza is better, but as far as popularity goes, mushrooms are way more popular on pizza.
But what I'm saying is, I think.
Just because you
think
like
mushrooms-
it doesn't mean everybody else does.
But I'm saying, I think they're equal.
It's the number 3 most requested topping on a pizza in the country.
I'm done.
What's your 3rd round pick?
A pizza? Let's go pepperoni.
No, Matt already took that.
Oh shit. I had mac and cheese and pineapple, which I already took. I think buffalo chicken is very good. What? What are you putting your hands up for?
These are pizza toppings, not specialty pizzas.
Buffalo chicken isn't a topping?
No,
Chicken is.
that's a full pizza.
Diced chicken is.
Man, shut up. That's my 3rd round pick, all right?
Well, I'm just saying.
That is some bullshit.
Buffalo
What do
chicken
you
is
mean?
just diced chicken
That
tossed in
literally-
buffalo sauce.
We didn't go topping. We went toppings. So,
Toppings.
Plural.
Yeah,
Plural.
because there's 3 rounds.
buffalo chicken is
No,
2 toppings.
no,
Boy.
and you only get 1. It's the 3rd round. You only get to pick one. You either get the buffalo or you get the chicken. Not both, pal.
Boomy, no one said you had to pick one.
Yeah. What do you think pizza toppings is?
Toppings!
Why don't you just pick Supreme so you can take all the toppings?
Please suck it. Go on, Boomy.
No, you still haven't taken your 3rd round pick.
What do you mean everything? I took buffalo chicken.
Oh my!
I'm gonna take my 3rd one. And
Yeah, go ahead, because this guy's a dickhead.
I'm going
You're an
Jardinero. I'm going Jardinero.
That's a
Thank
great
you.
pick, Matt.
Good pick.
Matt. That's how the draft should be done. Great job, Matt. I'm gonna go with my 3rd round pick, and I'm just gonna go with simple grilled chicken. You get a grilled chicken and mushroom all day. That's how toppings go.
Grilled chicken and mushroom. Grilled chicken and
Yes.
mushroom and mushroom
Because
and mushroom and
did I say
mushroom
my pick
and
was
mushroom.
chicken and
So
mushroom?
you
No.
put something else on top of it, like what I did.
Who
you
orders a
fucking
1-topping
serious?
pizza? Nobody. If I'm calling Marshallonis, I say, can I get a grilled chicken? That's
This guy
1.
sucks.
And mushroom. That's 2.
This guy sucks.
Not, can I get a buffalo chicken with ranch and 4 other toppings that I'm going to consider 1? Unbelievable. So grilled chicken is my final pick. Let us know what your favorite toppings are and whether me or Zach is right. Let us know. But that was episode 138 of Typical Chicago Fans. Make sure that you follow us on Twitter at Typical underscore Chicago. Head to Facebook and Instagram, give those pages a like. If you like our subscribe. You can find us on wherever you get podcasts, whether it's Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts. We are there. Make sure to join or to follow me on Twitter at BoomingTCF, Zach at ZLiliaTCF, and of course, Maddie at schools_01. Make sure you follow our sponsor, Connect Roasters, at Connect Roasters on Twitter. Find their products at connectroasters.com. Thank you for joining us. That was episode 138 of Typical Chicago Fans. We love you all.
Peace.